Well, our progress report says we are at stage 2, paragraph page 109. Okay, and our last headword was the most newer type of lesson. Okay, so let's start with our revision. Ready?
Okay.
Okay, here we go. What's the time by this clock? What's the
It's a
time by...
three. Mm.
It's 3
It's a
o'clock.
3 o'clock.
What's the time by this clock? What's the time by this clock? It's...
It's 3:05.
Very good. What's the time by this clock? What's the time by this clock? It's...
It's 3:30.
Very good. What's the time by this clock? What's the time by this clock?
It's
It's...
25 to 4.
Very good. What's the time by this clock? What's the time by this clock? It's...
It's 2 minutes past 4.
Very good. What's the time by this
Mm.
clock? What's the time by this clock? It's...
It's 18 minutes past 7.
Very good. And what's the time now? What's the time now, please? It's...
It's 8. It's
32 minutes
it's 32 minutes
past 8.
past 8. Oh, yes.
Very good.
Mm.
Okay. Next. How many seconds make a minute? How many seconds make a minute? 60 seconds
60
make a
seconds
minute.
make a minute.
How many minutes make an hour? How many minutes make an hour? 60 minutes
60 minutes
make an hour.
make an hour.
Very good. How many hours make a day? How many hours make a day? 24 hours
24 hours
make a day.
make a day.
How many days make a week? How many days make a week? 7 days
7 days
make a
make
week.
a week.
How many weeks make a month? How many weeks make a month? 4 weeks.
4 months. 4 weeks
Make a month. Very good. Okay. How many months make a year? How many months make a year? 12 months
And
make a
12
year.
months makes a year. Make a year.
Very good. Give me an example of the word also. Give me an example of the word also, please. I can speak my language.
I can speak my language.
And I can also
And
speak English.
I can also speak English.
Very good. Okay. Do you like meat? Do you like meat? Yes or
Yes, I
no?
like meat.
What color is sugar? What color is sugar? Sugar's white.
Sugar's white or brown.
Very good. Okay. Do you put sugar on your meat? Do you put sugar on your meat? Yes or no?
No, I don't. No, I don't put my.
I don't
I
put
don't
sugar
put sugar
on my meat.
make on my meat.
I put
On
it
my
in
meat.
my tea
I
or
put it.
coffee.
I put it
In
in
my
my tea
tea or coffee.
or coffee.
Very good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What am I doing? You're counting.
You're counting.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What am I doing? You're
You're
counting the
counting the
numbers
numbers
from
from
6 to 10.
7
From 6 to 10.
from 6 to 10.
Very good. Count the numbers from 100 to 105. Count the numbers
One,
from 100 to 105, please. 100,
100, 100 and
101,
1,
102,
102, 103,
100 and
104,
105.
and 105.
Wait, what are you doing? What are you doing? I'm
I'm
counting the
counting the
numbers
numbers from
from
100 to
102 and
105.
5. Very good. Okay, next. What are the possessive adjectives? What are the possessive adjectives? The
The
possessive
possessive
adjectives
adjectives
are
are
my,
my,
your,
your,
his,
his,
her,
her,
its, our,
its, ours,
your, and
yours,
their.
our,
And
your,
their.
and their.
What are the possessive pronouns? What are the possessive pronouns? The possessive
The
pronouns
possessive pronouns
are
are
mine,
mine,
yours,
yours,
his,
his,
hers,
hers,
ours, yours,
ours, yours,
and theirs.
and theirs.
Very good. What's the difference between a possessive adjective and a possessive pronoun? What's the difference between a possessive adjective and a possessive pronoun? The difference
The difference
between a
between
possessive adjective. One more. The difference between
the difference
a
between
possessive adjective. A
between
possessive adjective
a possessive adjective
and a possessive
and a
pronoun.
possessive pronoun
Pronoun is that we
is
put
that
a
we use
possessive adjective
possessive adjective
in front of a noun,
in front of a noun, where
whereas we
we
use a
use a
possessive pronoun
possessive pronouns
instead of a noun.
instead of A noun.
Very good. Give me an example. Give me an example, please. This is my book. Okay, repeat. This is my book.
This is my book.
This book is mine.
This book is mine.
This is mine.
This is mine.
Very good. Is this ear? Is this your ear? Is this your ear? No, that
No,
isn't my
that
ear.
isn't my ears.
It's your ear.
It's your ears.
Is this ear yours? Is this ear yours? No, that
No,
ear isn't mine.
that ear isn't mine.
It's yours.
It's yours.
Is that nose mine? Is that nose mine? No, this nose isn't
No, this
yours.
no isn't yours.
It's
It's mine.
mine. Very good. Next, is that dress his? Is that dress his? No,
No,
that
that
dress.
dress isn't his. It's
It's
hers.
hers. Very good. Is that suit hers? Is that suit hers? No,
No, that
that's
shoes isn't hers. It's his.
very good. Are those hands his? Are those hands his? No,
No,
those hands
those hands
aren't his.
aren't his.
They're
It's
hers.
her. They
They're
are hers.
hers.
They are hers.
Wait, are those arms hers? Are those arms hers? No, those
No, those
arms
arms
aren't
aren't
hers. They're
hers.
his.
They are his.
Very good. Next, are those legs ours? Are those legs ours? No,
No,
those
those
legs aren't
legs
ours.
aren't ours.
They're
They
theirs.
are theirs.
Very good. Are these their books? Are these their books? No, those
No,
aren't their
those
books.
those books. Eh?
Those aren't
Those aren't
their
their
books.
books.
They're
They
our
are
books.
ours. They are our books.
Very good. Are these books theirs? Are these books theirs? No,
No,
those books
those
aren't
books
theirs. They're
aren't theirs.
ours.
They are ours.
Very good. Give me an example of verbs in the infinitive. Give me an example of verbs in the infinitive, please. Some examples
Some
of
examples
verbs.
of words.
Verbs in the infinitive.
Sorry.
In the infinitive.
In the infinitive.
Very good. In the infinitive, like this.
Mm.
In the infinitive.
In the in in the in oh sorry in the infinitive
Are to come,
are to
to
come,
go,
to
to
go,
take,
to
etc.
take, etc.
Very good. Which word is the auxiliary verb in this sentence? They can open the window. Which word is
They
the
can.
auxiliary verb in this sentence? They can open the window. The word can
The word
is
can
the
is
auxiliary verb.
is
Is
they
the
is the
auxiliary verb.
auxiliary word
Auxiliary verb.
auxiliary verb
Very good. In that sentence.
in that sentence.
Very good. Which is the auxiliary verb in this sentence? Do they walk to school? Which word is the auxiliary verb in this sentence? Do they walk to school? The word do
The word do
is the
is
auxiliary
the
verb
auxiliary verb
in that sentence.
in that sentence.
Very good. What does the verb? Okay, next. Next. What am I? Okay, let me put it here. What am I doing? What am I doing? You're
You're
going
going
into the room.
into the room.
What am I doing? What am I doing? You're
You're
going out
going out of
the
the
room.
room.
Very good. What do I do after the lesson? What do I do after the lesson? You go out of the
I,
room. You go
I
out
go. You go out
of the room.
after the room.
Not after the room. One more.
After
You go
listen.
out
You
of
go
the
out of the
room
room.
after the
You
lesson.
go after the lesson.
One more. You go out
You go out
of the room
of the room
after the lesson.
after the lesson.
Very good. Okay, next. What am I doing? What am I doing? You're standing
You're
up.
standing up.
What am I doing? What am I doing?
You're sitting down.
What do you do before the lesson? What do you do before the lesson? I sit
You
down
I'm I sit down before the
before the
lesson.
lesson. Very good. What do you do after the lesson? What do you do after the lesson? I stand up after
I
the
stand
lesson.
up. I stand up after the lesson.
Very good. Okay. Next, which city in your country has the most people? Which city in your country has the most people? Tokyo
Mm.
is the city
Tokyo is the city
in my country
in my
which
country
has the most people.
which has the most people.
Very good. Which person in your family reads the most books? Which person in your family reads the most books?
My sister
Is the
read
person in my
is
family
a person in my
who
family
reads the most
who
books.
reads
The
the
most
most
books.
books.
Very good. Which school in your town has the most students? Which school in your town has the most students? ABC school
ABC school
is the school in my
is the
town
school in my town
which has the most
which has
students.
the most students.
Very good. Okay, and that's the end of our revision. Let's have Newark.
Okay.
Okay,
New York.
repeat. Beautiful,
Beautiful.
handsome,
Handsome.
ugly.
Ugly.
Very good. Okay, listen. Beautiful is an adjective. It means very attractive, sometimes referring to a woman. For example,
Hmm.
I think Paris is a beautiful place. I think Angelina Jolie is beautiful. Handsome is an adjective. It means a very attractive man. For example, I think Brad Pitt is handsome.
Hmm.
Ugly is an adjective. It's the opposite of beautiful and handsome. It means not attractive. For example, I don't think hell is a beautiful place. I think it's an ugly place.
Hmm.
Let's practice. Do you think Paris is an ugly city? Do you think Paris is an ugly city?
No,
No.
I don't think Pali
Is an ugly city.
is a ugly city.
I
It's a
think
beautiful city.
it's a
I think
beautiful
it's a beautiful
city.
city.
Oh, slowly. I think it's a beautiful city. Okay,
Mhm.
repeat. I think it's a
I
beautiful
think
city.
it's a beautiful city.
Very good. Do you think hell is a beautiful place? Do you think hell is a beautiful place?
Hell,
No, I
hell.
don't think
No, I don't
hell
think
is
hell
a
is
beautiful
a
place.
beautiful place.
I think it's
I
an
think
ugly place.
it's a ugly place.
It's an ugly place.
It's an ugly place.
Very good. Do you think Brad Pitt is ugly? Do you think Brad Pitt is ugly? No, I don't think
No, no, I don't think
Brad Pitt is ugly.
Brad
I think
Pitt is ugly.
I think he's handsome.
And I think he's handsome.
Very good. Okay. Which do you think's the most beautiful place in your country? Which do you think's the most beautiful place in your country? I think
I think Guilin, Guilin is a beautiful city.
is the most beautiful place
It's the most place
in my
in my
country.
city, in my country.
Very good. Next, repeat eat.
Eat.
Very good. Okay, listen. Eat is a verb. It means to put
Yes.
food into your mouth. For
Yes.
example, I'm eating. We eat
Yes.
with our mouths. I don't eat all food. Some I eat and some I don't eat. I
Yes.
eat bread without butter. Okay, let's practice. What am I
Okay.
doing? What am I doing? You're
You are
eating.
eating.
Do you eat all food? Do you eat all food? Yes or no?
No,
I don't eat all food.
I I don't eat all food.
Some I eat and some I don't
Some
eat. Some I eat
some I eat
and some I don't
and
eat.
some I don't eat.
Very good. Do you eat bread without butter? Do you eat bread without butter? Yes or no?
Butter.
Butter, like you put butter on your bread, like butter.
Ah,
Do
yes.
you eat
Ah,
bread without butter? Yes or no?
yes.
I eat bread
I eat bread
without butter.
without butter.
Very good. What do we eat with? What do we eat with? We eat
We eat
with our
with our
mouths.
mouth.
One more. We eat
We
with
eat with
our mouth.
our mouth.
Okay, slowly. We eat
We
with
eat
our
with
mouths.
our mouth.
Very good. So that we
Mouth.
we can
Mouth.
pronounce better. Slowly, okay? As you
Mm,
move to the stage, you will be faster anyway. Okay, so
okay.
next repeat. Drink,
Drink.
water,
Water.
wine,
Wine.
wine, milk.
Wine. Milk.
Very good. Okay, listen. Drink is a noun. It means a liquid that you can drink. The names of some drinks are water, wine, and milk. Drink is also a verb. It means to take a liquid into your mouth and swallow it. For example, I drink tea. We can't drink meat. We eat meat. Let's practice. What am I
Yes.
doing? What am I doing?
You're drinking.
You're drinking. Very good. That's it. Do you drink tea? Do you drink tea? Yes or
Yes,
no?
I drink a tea.
One more.
I drink tea.
One
Yes,
more.
I drink tea.
Very good. Can we drink meat? Can we drink meat?
No,
No.
we can't drink meat.
We eat
We
meat.
can we eat meat.
Very good. Tell me the names of some drinks. Tell me the names of some drinks, please. The names of
The
some
names
drinks
of some drinks
are water, wine,
are
and milk.
water, wine, milk,
And milk.
and milk.
Very good. Okay, next. What colors water? What colors water? Water
Water.
has no color.
Water is no color.
Water has no color.
Water has no color.
Wait, is there a drink on the table? Is there a drink on the table? Yes or no?
No.
There isn't a drink.
Sorry.
No, there isn't
No.
a drink
Oh no, there isn't a drink
on the table.
on the table.
Do you drink wine? Do you drink wine? Yes or no?
Yes.
I drink
Yes, I drink
wine.
wine.
Which drink do you prefer, milk or water? Which drink do you prefer, milk or water? I
I
prefer
prefer water
to milk.
than drink to milk.
Very good. One more. I prefer water
I prefer water
to
to
milk.
milk.
Very good. Next, repeat metal,
Metal.
gold,
Gold.
gold,
Gold.
silver,
Silver. Silver.
steel,
Steel.
iron.
Iron.
Very good. Okay,
Iron.
listen.
Iron.
Like
Iron.
you pronounce it with a Y. Iron.
Iron.
Very good. Okay. The names of the four metals are gold, silver, steel, and iron. Let's practice.
Iron.
Tell me the names of four metals. Tell me the names of four metals, please. The names
The
of four
names
metals
for metals
are gold,
are gold,
silver, steel,
silver,
and
silver,
iron.
steel, iron.
Very good. Next, repeat made of.
Mila.
Made of.
Made of.
Key.
Key.
Plastic.
Plastic.
Very good. Okay, listen. My watch
Mm.
is made of steel. A key is generally made of steel. Okay,
Yes.
let's practice. Is your watch made of plastic? Is your watch made of plastic? Yes or no?
No.
My watch isn't
My
made
watch
of
isn't
plastic.
made
My
of
wa-
plastic.
it's made of gold.
It's made gold.
Gold or steel? Gold. Let's say it's made of gold.
It's made of gold.
Very good. What's a key generally made of? What's a key generally made of? A keys
A key is
generally made of
generally made
steel.
of steel.
Very good. Are you wearing anything made of silver? Are you wearing anything made of silver? Yes or no?
Made of made of
Are you wearing
I
anything
can't
made of silver? Are you wearing anything made of silver, like earrings, necklace, bracelet made of
yes.
silver? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
I'm wearing something
I'm wearing something
made of silver.
made of
Silver.
silver. Silver.
Very good. Next, repeat cost.
Cost.
Very good. Okay, listen. There we go. So, cost is a noun. It is an amount of money needed to buy a thing. For example, this pen costs 50 cents. Okay, so my shoes cost more than my handkerchief. The cinema cost about 500 pesos in this town. Let's practice. How much do you
Yes.
think this pen cost? How much do you think this pen cost? I
It
think,
costs. I
I
think
think
it costs
about,
10
no more.
100.
Hold on. I think that
I
pen
think
cost
that pen
about,
costs about
how much?
100 and
100 and, very good. Okay. Do your shoes cost more than your handkerchief? Do your shoes cost more than your handkerchief?
shoes. Shoes,
Yes,
I don't
my
know.
shoes
My shoes
cost more
cost more.
than my handkerchief.
Cost
Than
more
my handkerchief.
than my handkerchief.
Very good. So it means your shoes is more expensive than your handkerchief.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
How much does the cinema cost in your town? How much does the cinema cost in your town? The cinema
The
cost
cinema
about,
costs about 1,000 2,000
yeah,
and
in my town.
in my town.
Very good. Next, repeat like.
Like
Very good. Okay, listen. The word like means similar to. For example,
Yes. Mm.
this book is like this book. Okay,
Oh,
okay, and but this book, but this book is different from this book.
yes.
Okay, for example, the word like
Okay.
also means such as. For example, I eat different kinds of food like Chinese, Indian, Spanish, etc. Let's practice. What does the word
Yes.
like mean? What does the word like mean? The word like
The word
means
like means similar
similar to or such
to
as.
or such as.
Very good.
Similar to or
Or
such
such
as.
as.
Mm.
Is this book like this book? Is this book like this book? Yes.
Yes.
That book
Yes.
is
Light
like
book
that book.
is
Is like
light book
that book.
is like
That book.
light book.
Very good. Is your face the same as your father's? Is your face the same as your father's? No.
Yes. She
No. My
no
face isn't
my
the same.
my freeze.
My face
My face
isn't the same
isn't the same
as my father's.
as my father's.
It's like my father's.
It's like my father. Oh,
Very
it's
good.
like my father.
Do you eat different kinds of food like Chinese, Indian, Spanish, etc.? Do you eat different kinds of food like Chinese, Indian, Spanish, etc.? Yes, I eat
Yes, I eat
different kinds of food
deep canned food
like Chinese,
like Chinese,
Indian,
Indian,
Spanish, etc.
Spanish, etc.
Very good. Okay, so now let's move on to our reading.
Okay.
Very good. So our reading is at stage 2, paragraph page 56.
Yes,
Okay, and
is
our
he going home?
very good.
Um, is he going home? No, he isn't going home. He's remaining in the room. Does he go home after the lesson? Yes, he goes home after the lesson. あとは、yes. Is she speaking? No, she isn't speaking. does she speak? Yes, she speaks. What's What's the negative of I speak? The negative of I speak is I don't speak.
Very good.
あとは、
Do you?
Do you remain? Do you remain here after the lesson? No, I don't remain here after the lesson. I go home. Do they speak Japanese? No, they don't speak Japanese. They speak English. Do I read books in Chinese? No, you don't read books in Chinese. You read books in English. What's the negative of he speaks? The negative of he speaks is he doesn't speak. Does he speak Japanese? No, he doesn't speak Japanese. He speaks English. Does she remain here after the lesson? No, she doesn't remain here after the lesson. Amen. Does he write in German? No, he doesn't write in German. He writes in English.
Next.
Yes. Ask her a question with the word do, please. Do they read their books at home? Mm. Ask him a question with the verb does, please. Does she read books in French?
Good.
61.
61.
I don't have
62. Page
62.
62.
Okay.
About.
About about how many people are there in your country? There are about 15 million people in my country. About how many things are there in this room? There are about 20 things in this room. About how many pages are there in this book? There are about 150 pages in that book. Can you speak your language? Yes, I can speak my language. Can you touch that book? Yes, I can touch that book. Can you read and write? Yes, I can read and write. Do you like your city? No, I don't like my city.
Very good.
Thank
You
you.
don't like your city. Okay, so
Yeah.
stop there
Mm.
for today.